Welcome, sports fans. Welcome back to this That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting, and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet. But before I get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, subscribe to this That Sports TV, and the one more thing for me, and that's to share the video to at least 10 people, get us 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, do you know how many subscribers that would get us by the end of the day? And yes, people, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Get it out to your friend them, get it out in the group chat. Let's talk. Cause me I tell you the truth, I am embarrassed. I feel embarrassed, and for the last 2 days, me not tell a lie. For the entire weekend, I felt embarrassed. I did not know what was going on with myself. The reggae boys spoiled me entire Friday night. I never want to talk to nobody. I'm going to my bed, I'm turn off the lights, I'm just lie down and curl up. Cause that's how much I love reggae boys, and that's how much I want to go to this World Cup. So I know it's not just me. I know it's everyone watching. I know it's all the subscribers. I know it's all the Reggae Boys fans that got their Friday night and their weekend spoiled. But we're here, and after the dust has settled, now we need to talk about the game. Now we need to talk about what went wrong. Now we need to talk about what we can do to fix it. You see me? And before we fix it, we have to look on the problems. You see me? So the truth is, we never plan the live. I just say, oh, me go forward, me go talk, me go highlight some things I'm seeing at the game I never like. Me go tell you why Jamaica lose this game. But first, I'm going to start with just my initial reactions. After the game, was I surprised? How did I feel? And the truth is, I was not shocked. I was definitely not surprised by what the Reggae Boys did on Friday night in Curacao. I was not surprised. Because the truth is, we saw exactly what we've been seeing for the last 2 years, bro. This is not 2 years, more like a year and a half. This is exactly what we've been seeing from these Reggae Boys, giving up a lot of chances to oppositions and try to outscore them. This is what we've been doing, bro. We get lucky against Canada, we get lucky against Trinidad and Tobago, and Bermuda was just not good enough. No, every single time we go on the park in the Caribbean, we are going to have better talent on the park than the opposition. Every single time. You see me? So what we do is we rely on our talent, we rely on individual ability, and expect that that is going to bail us out all the time. It didn't work this time, and the truth is they could see it coming, and that is why I've been highlighting the system issue. And Steve McLaren keep going on about the system, bro. And then again, the man come. I mean, no matter the all over the place right now. The man come and the man say, oh, we played better than Curacao. How the hell can we play better? Because we have more possession? Because we have more possession than them allow for have? Because them know so we're toothless? Because we make more passes between the defenders? Come on, man. We did not play better than Curacao. No way, no how. But the most important thing that this Jamaican team is lacking is a proper system. And I can't tell you what we are trying to do. The truth is, I've been asking the question, what is Jamaica's system? What are we doing whenever we play against other teams? Whenever we have World Cup qualifiers or we're playing a Nations League or Gold Cup, what are we trying to do? And for the last couple of games, we can identify it, but the system is so crap. What we do is, all right, me I break down the crux of the system. Right, we do like a hybrid between building up from the back and transition. We do like a hybrid. Andre Blake is not good enough to help us in build up, so we only start build up when Andre Blake have a clear pass. Otherwise, he might kick the ball. Cool. So as I said, we do a hybrid between building out from the back and transition football, counter attack football. That's somewhere in the middle. And the fact that we can't identify that is the problem. But okay, we do that. We ask Lembikisa, so we only overlap on the right side. Only the right back helps. The left back does not do anything attacking wise. He does not invert into the midfield. He does not help the left winger him not go forward at all. Amari Bell nah go forward. So again, we have a hybrid between building out from the back and counter attacking football somewhere in the middle. We only ask our right back to help in attack. We do ask the left back for that. We ask the right centre back to push very high up the field and be out of position every time the other team is in transition. So Richard King is left wanting every single time we get attacked, especially down that right side. What else do? We ask probably our most creative player, and Bobby Reel, to play a deep midfield role. That is what we did. But I started to understand what he was doing in terms of the setup of the midfield. The personnel was incorrect, and who he chose to play the specific positions was just so incorrect. You asked Bobby Reid to play that deep midfield position. All right, you may say Bobby Reid is a better passer, but Bobby Reid is more of a creative passer than a transition passer. He's not the player that is going to drag the team up and say, all right, let me find this player in that pocket, let me find that player in that pocket. And even when he tried, because the personnel that was ahead of him was so bad and incorrect, it could not work. You see me? So when him ask Bobby Reed to play that deep line playmaker role or that CDM role, Bobby Reed was playing CDM. Go look on the heat map. John Russell and Ian Frey was ahead of Bobby Reed like two attacking midfielders. Seen? And what I'm gonna get to him that try to still ask Bobby Reed to sit off, ask the two of them to pick up the pockets just in front of the defense, try to put the ball into the pockets, get them for turn and whatever. That nah go work because we don't have the quality for do that, brother. We don't have the awareness, and we have two man. We're big. Why? We have two players that's so stiff in the midfield. None of them, John Russell or Ian Frey, none of them can turn. Both of them first touch bad. Both of them none of the creative juices a flow. None of them can drift out to the right and help the right winger. None of them can drift out to the left and help the left winger. So it all crumbled. We never have a fluent system. We never have a proper system going into this game. We never have a proper game plan. What we thought we were going to do was just so obvious, and the man them just I don't they had so much space in the midfield, bro. And at them little thing, I mean, looking at the game, I mean, I say, Curacao now do nothing special, yet still they are dominating the game. I mean, I talk about the first half, the first 45 minutes of the game. That's what I talk about, because the game was done after that. Curacao never do nothing special. What did Curacao do? I mean, Joe Marda talked about this while the game was going on. All they were doing, bro, controlling the ball, making the simple pass, move into space. Control the ball, making the simple pass, move into space. Switch the ball when it's needed. Put the ball into the box when it's needed. Take the shot when it opens up and not try to walk the ball into the goal. These are the simple things that the Curacao team was doing, and we failed to do that, bro. We cannot control, we cannot pass. Our body shape is negative whenever we get the ball. I mean, I talk about Lembikisa, John Russell, all of them. Body shape negative. The ball come to you, we now try to open up and face the pitch. We are control the ball and then try to move it into open space. No. And them little things they are separated, bro. And even with that, the individual ability allowed us to create so many chances, much more clear goal scoring chances than the Curacao team did. And so with that, me still gonna say we should have do better in the game. I still gonna say we should have minimum get away with a draw out of that game. Minimum. And say people probably come back and say, oh, me are the same one who say Jamaica. Me never say Jamaica got unbeaten in the qualifiers. I don't remember saying that, but I did say that we would have won this game. And the worst we would have done in this game was a draw. I did say that. I mean, I tell you why I say that. And the truth is, yes, I was proven wrong, but me say exactly what I normally say. The reason why I thought that Jamaica would have won this game is because the individual ability, and I thought that we had more match winners and game winners on the part than Curacao. Clearly we didn't. But we created the best chances of the game. We created the clearer chances of the game. We were the ones that weren't clinical in the game and wasted 4 clear chances. Remember, let me check the stats real quick. We had 58 possession. They had 42. Zine? But that was because in the second half we were chasing the game. In the first half they had 53 possession, we have 47. So it was kind of even in the first half. Second half we that chased the game, so we have the ball. Total shots, we have 18 shots, them have 7. That is not an indication of playing better. That is an indication of a team that is chasing the game. Alright. Shots on target, we have 7, them have 4. Big chances created, we have 1, them have 0. See? And those are the important stats. And me I gotta tell you, anybody can tell me the clear chances what Curacao create. The man them score a worldly with them first goal, and them second goal, Richard King made a mistake, misjudged the ball dropping at the box. Man take it, brilliant goal to the far post. You see me? So, me can't necessarily blame Andre Blake. Me can't say we give them no whole heap of clear goal scoring opportunity. They were better than us in the game because they dominated the midfield. They were in much more dangerous areas, but it never blossomed into great chances. It did not. You see me? As for us, we were chaotic, we were all over the place, and we were just our individual quality created much more chances for us. I'm not telling you. Remember, they did not create one big goal scoring opportunity in terms of clear goal scoring opportunity. They scored 2 goals, but from was 2 special goals. You see me? They never create much goals where they place them centre forward in front of our goalkeeper. We created more of that than them. May I tell you the 4 chances? John Russell got one in the 6-yard box where him scuff. Clear goal scoring opportunity. Probably the best chance of the game. John Russell, that is number 1. That's the clearest chance of the game. Number 2, Shaman Nicholson when him come on. Get a true ball. I guess him could have kicked it near post, but him try to pull it across the goal. Miss wide. Second chance of the game. I mean, I talk about clear chance in the game where should I get a shot on target minimum, maximum we have to score that. Third chance, Richard King with a point blank header. Point blank. I mean, 2 of them getting up. But one of them was just a point blank header. Richard King for score that 9 out of 10 times. You're a professional footballer, get a head on the ball, bucket not the goal. That's a 3 clear goal scoring opportunity, you know. And you can't tell me one where Curacao get. If anybody in the chat, I dare you, tell me one clear goal scoring opportunity that Curacao got. Curacao scored 2 special goals. I mean, now stop say that. So what was that now? John Russell, clear chance where him scuff. Shaman Nichols, a clear chance where him scuff and pull wide at the goal. Um, Richard King, point blank header where miss. Carey and this point blank header where miss. 4 clear goal scoring opportunities that, bro. 4 clear goal scoring opportunities. 2 of them came from crosses, 2 of them came from open play and just playing through balls in. Is it a brilliant ball, I think, from Bobby Reid it was. We created more clear goal scoring opportunities than them, and that is why I just expect for Jamaica to make it to the World Cup. Easy, easy, easy too. Because the path to the World Cup is so easy, bro, and just an individual ability and quality. We are better than these teams, and even though we played so, even though we played so poor against Curacao, we still created more clear goal scoring opportunities than them, and that is what hurt me. Because I did not expect Jamaica to go out there and play mercurial football. I did not expect Jamaica to go out there and play Curacao off the park. I did not expect any of that. What I did expect though is for us to take our chances, bro. You are professional footballers, brother. I mean, I go through the team. I mean, I talk about each player, but just I give an overall view of the game. We created more chances than them, yet still they scored 2 goals and we didn't score any. It is embarrassing, and it starts from the top. It is a coaching issue. It is a tactics issue. It is going out there and relying on just individual abilities, going out there and relying on, oh, you are better than them individually, you are playing at a higher level than them, and not even really. If you really break it down, yes, we have Premier League talent, yes, we have MLS talent and whatever, but not for them money are playing at Europe, bro. Them money are playing at Russia and Turkey and the Championship and USL and whatever. Them money are play football and Netherlands. Them money are play football in the top leagues. So it's not a bug team. I did not say Curacao was a bug team. But we are better than them, especially individually. We are better than them. We have more talent on the part than them, and we were expected to do better than them. People, make sure you like the video. See, it never continue, but make sure you like the video. How much people we have now? 22. Make sure you like the video, man. I'm to like up the video. Anyways, we were better than them. We were supposed to be better than them individually. We were supposed to create more chances than them as we always do, and we were supposed to take 1 or 2 of those chances. Minimum, we were supposed to draw that game. Minimum, just the baseline, we were supposed to draw that game, and we did not. And that is the embarrassing part, people. That is the part that really hurt me. That is the part that made me feel stupid. Because we do exactly what we always do. We were always a bad team. We were always a bad unit. We don't go forward together. We don't defend together. We're chaotic. We're all over the place. And we did exactly what I thought we would have done, which is that. But still create more chances than the opposition and take 1 or 2 of those chances. I would did not, and that just pissed me off. May I tell you the truth? It honestly just pissed me off. Honestly. Honestly, bro, we have to do better. We get the World Cup in our hand for go, bro. We get the World Cup in our hand for go. And we make it so much harder, brother. We never get a better chance than this, you know. Because next World Cup, even though it's going to be an expanded World Cup and we're going to have the same amount of spots, USA, Canada, and Mexico now they are going to come back into World Cup qualifiers. Seeing? And also the teams might get better, the Haiti they might get better, the Cuba they might get better, the Dominican Republic they might get better, the Suriname they might get better. We still have Panama, Costa Rica them fight with. This is going to be the easiest path to a World Cup that we've ever had in history, and that possibly that we're ever going to have. And we are making it harder than we're supposed to make it. Now, mark you, we still have our faith in our hands. Just win the next 3 games. In fact, win 2 games and then draw 1, and we're still fine. Then it'll come down to goal difference. But oh my God, bro, just beat Curacao and it's all done. Beat Curacao and it's all but done. If we just beat Curacao, it is all but done. We just stamp a ticket, start buying a ticket then. But now it's a case where it's like what this match did, bro, is to introduce so much doubt into the fan base, so much negativity into the fan base. Now people are questioning whether them figure stadium. Now people are coming to the stadium, almost start rooting against the Reggae Boys again. Say them and them no good, all of that, because we went to Curacao and embarrassed ourselves, bro. And that's just the tactics side of the game. I'm not go up on the turf yet. I'm not go up on the mentality yet. I'm not do any of that yet. It's just the tactics could have saved us so much. It really could have. And this coach just been better, bro. I can't say Steve McLaren and leave him stamp on this team because he's not. Mediocre at best. Steve McLaren is mediocre at best, bro. Mediocre. Him nah. We can't see what him try do, brother. We could have seen a little bit of what arguments not try do. We definitely see what Paul Hall try do. We know what Tapadi that try do. Even though it was just bad systems. This man, bro, honestly, bro, as I said, the man overlap with one side. We not switch it up. We can't make some simple patterns of play. We can't control and pass the ball forward. We don't know if we are lump crosses into the box or we are trying to break the line. We don't know what we are trying to do, bro. It just looks so crazy and all over the place. Tactics is the first thing me I got to talk about. Tactics is the first thing that let us down in that Curacao game. Curacao, bro, they made it so easy. Easy football. Control, pass, move. Control, pass, move. Stay in position. If we're overlapping with our left back, we right back come inside. If we're overlapping with our right back, we left back come inside. Simple football. If one of our attacking midfielders go, then our left back come and fill into the middle. If our left back is out of position, they will central slide over. Bro, me I talk about simple football, and I was so blown away by how much of a better unit, how much of a better team Curacao was than us. Because even when we did under the pressure for even the last 10 minutes of the first half, and then all of the second half, when we were applying the pressure, even when we didn't apply the pressure, Curacao was just such a tight unit. We still got chances to score, and we should have scored, which just come down to the individual ability and people making mistakes and blah 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 blah. But as a unit, bro, Curacao is so much better than us, brother. And if they had the talent that we had, Curacao would have been up there in a CONCACAF. Because of the coach them have, because of the leadership them have, and how much of a unit they are, bro. We are not a team. We are 11 individuals out there in the park. Selfish players. Selfish players, bro. That don't understand how to play in a system, don't necessarily, and even understand if we're playing a system. So much of a better, bro. It pissed me off, bro. Honestly, brother. Throw me off, brother. I feel embarrassed, bro, for saying support the Reggae Boys. Not because we lose, but the fashion how we lose, you know. If I see we are trying to do something that makes sense, brother, and we end up lose to a better team, no problem. But if we go on with, it's almost like we just go with the nowhere, we get shell shocked when we're in a World Cup qualifying campaign, when we're facing our toughest challenge. We go and we look like we don't know what we are doing. Can't be good enough, brother. Absolutely poor. Let me read some comments real quick, bro. But me I tell you right now, but it kind of settle down and calm down, and me never feel as bad, you know. But right now, the man, just talking about the game, just I bring up back the memories, just I bring up back how poor the game was. And some people are gonna say we didn't play poorly because we created more chances. No, we that chase the game, therefore we have to create more chance than them. The man them that sit off in the second half, them never try give away nothing. Them that try hit up on the counter attack, which they did and score the second goal. So you can't say that we played better than them. And so football go. When you're chasing a game, the team will give up possession. When you're chasing a game, you have to commit numbers forward. It's just how the game goes. It's not necessarily mean that we play better than them. It's just the moments of the game. Anyways, Chorus, big up yourself. DNA football. Jamaica is a joke. Bro, it's absolutely a joke, bro. Absolutely a joke, bro. Poor coaching, poor heart, poor mentality. Just poor lack of fight. I mean, the man them talk a big game and it's so good. They may low company TV and talk and it's so good. And the coach talk. The coach, bro, the man are worse than Tapper, bro. This Steve McLaren worse than Tapper in terms of doing a press conference, brother. The man chat be a foolishness in a press conference, them, brother. And it actually annoy me. Be a madness, the man chat in a press conference, them. Even when we are winning, a chat foolishness, brother. Man come and say we played better than them in the second half. Brother, get away from me. I chase game and the man them a sit off. You talk about play better than them. Supreme KV say King Frey Kadamata had the worst game. Bro, nobody played well. But okay, me see the names of I say Kadamati was out of the game, bro. Did Kadamati take one shot? Kadamati go like 20 minutes in the game and don't get a touch off of the ball. Now, the first 20 minutes of the game, Kadamati did not have a touch on the ball. But may I get to the individual players, you know, but just get my rant off real quick. And this don't mean for introduce no negativity into the camp. This don't mean for introduce no negativity into the fan base. It's just about, bro, expressing our feelings and our emotions, brother. We deserve better as a fan base. We deserve to see better from our team. And them man deserve to do better too. Because the man them turn up, the man them not accept the money, not fight for no money or nothing. You see me, them deserve better from the JFF, them deserve better from the coaching staff. Them deserve better from Rudolph Speed, who's supposed to be the technical advisor, bro. What is he advising? Because I mean, the team don't look any better. In fact, the team look a bit worse, if you ask me. And didn't get carried away with the two games. We're in prime position because we won. We got lucky in the Trinidad game. They scored goals because of mistakes. But it's the same performance. Literally, we play the same type of game in a Curacao, in a Bermuda. We won those games. We won that game because we did take with chances in that game. In fact, we never even take with chances. Kadamati made so much goal, but at the end of the day, we created so much that we bagged a few. In Trinidad and Tobago game in the National Stadium, Trinidad must feel like them deserve to win that game because they just one of the goals them did offside by just a little bit. You get me? I say the man them try, but somehow offside is a part of the game. They were offside. Them never score. but at the same performance. Trinidad, the Bermuda game, we transpose the same performance as a Jamaican team and we put it over onto the Trinidad game, but we still got away with it. I will take the same uncommitted, chaotic performance, bring it over to Curacao now, which is a better unit than two of those teams. We weren't clinical on the day, which contributed now. When the goals them now fall, when the individual ability now hit, you have to crumble, bro. We can't just defend in our unit and say, all right, for the first 20 minutes of the game, we're up on turf, we are keep it tight and we're not give them nothing. We can't do that. It's impossible, bro. And again, they scored too early. I mean, I said they scored two really, really good goals. But what about us? What about stopping them from looking so dangerous? What about stopping them from dominating the position in the first half? What about taking back the midfield? Tactics, bro. Tactics, bro. Tactics, bro. RR, so this or that, man, I get blackball. Bro, if we don't get blackball already, you know, we now get blackball again. You see me? We didn't even in the game to get blackball, bro. We just there try to keep the channel going. We enjoy talk about the game, so we're going to talk about the game. When it good, we're going to say good. When it bad, we're going to say bad, bro. I just saw it go. It is what it is. You see me? RR, you cause us this law. um, but it's Reginald. Say they aren't fighting hard. They're not fighting for their country. And Reginald, see the levels now. Me that talk about the tactics a while ago. Now let's talk about the intangibles that we're supposed to have in a game, bro. If you set up what this is supposed to be, brother, the easiest chance we have for qualify for a World Cup. We start 6 goals, 6 points from 2 games, don't concede a goal. Well, Reginald, seeing 6 points from 6 games, 6 goals in 2 games, don't concede a goal. Have Curacao hardest game we're gonna play in the World Cup qualifiers. Away on turf. We just go down and keep it tight and get a 1-0 game now. Play with some hard, play with some fight. Make sure them not get no easy goal. Make sure say, yo, this is the hardest game we're going to play. You see me go down there with some fight. The mentality have to be like that. We are fight to hard up our sleeve. We are fight for our country. You never feel like them money are fight for no country, bro. Me I watch a man them sing the anthem, brother. Make us see some passion in our eyes. From a mental side, bro, we lose before we even go up on the pitch, brother. Curacao win before that, bro. It was a holiday in the man them country. That's the first thing. It was a holiday in Curacao. If you don't listen to the commentary, you see me? So the man been the commentary man been mention it. Say, the man them a party from before. You see me and them coming to this game hyped up. It was a sold out crowd, not a big stadium, but still a sold out crowd. The man them come amped up for the game, ready. So we are gonna take it to Jamaica. We slipped up and we got a draw in the first game. We are gonna take it to Jamaica now. And the man them come amped up. We never amped up, bro. We never. It's almost like we never turn up mentally. We just did it for just get another game on the board. Blah blah. Me don't know what the team talks was like. Me don't know any of that. But just watching the game, I did not feel proud watching that performance, bro. And anybody in a comment section can tell me that. Did you feel proud watching those reggae boys? Because I did not feel proud watching those reggae boys, bro. Poor performance from them. Poor, bro. And the mentality have to better, bro. We have to fight harder. We have to look like we want it more. And that's why sometimes when people call for players that are not necessarily playing at a higher level or as high level as some of the players that we have and some of the sure starters that we have, you can't even blame them, bro. Because some of them, man, bro, we see them at the Unity Cup or we see them in the first 2 games and you see how them are running, you see how them are fight and it look like them want it. Then them when they come back, bro, and it's like they don't know how to play football. Ethan Pinnock just cannot play football all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Richard King just think him have to play the final ball. All of a sudden. All of a sudden, John Russell just feel like him can just walk about the pitch. All of a sudden. Just walk about. How about your contribution to the game, baller? Bro, I'm telling you I'm pissed, bro. I'm annoyed in a fanbo. I'm actually annoyed. Me I telling you the truth. Me I telling you the truth. And it have to get better, bro. Because we deserve better, brother. We deserve better, bro. And as much as me don't want, the thing is, we gotta reach a point, bro. We start boo the man in the national stadium, brother. Because the performance is just not good enough. Losing is one thing, but the fashion that we're losing is another, brother. 4 years now we are waiting to see a system, but we can't see the system, and then we get a head coach to say a system is not important, bro. And them little something there, bro, I got throw me off now, Bridget. Anyways, um, what is the purpose of Rudolph Speed? No, Rudolph Speed, top coach. He's a football man, know him thing. You get me? I say when Rudolph Speed speaks, you listen. In terms of Jamaican football, local football, Rudolph Speed are the man, see? And nobody can go around that. And I would be a liar if I denied. that he is the man where local football is concerned. But my God, was this a waste of an appointment? I hope it never get a pay rise. I hope it never come with no compensation. Because my God, I'm not seeing any improvements from this team. I am not seeing no tactical awareness from this team. I'm not seeing the advice that Rudolph Speed would have given, the scouting that he would have given. It's almost like we just get us some information, but we don't necessarily put anything on. We don't necessarily put anything onto the pitch. What did Rudolph Speed advise, bro? You never know, so the midfield better than we. Me could have, bro, just watching some highlights and looking at the players and looking at the players' stats and how them passing averages and blah 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 and them match rating and all that. Me could have tell to them man a midfield better than our one. And I said that on the preview that I did. Curacao have a better midfield than we. Even without their best midfielder, they do have a better midfield than us. And what was your tactics to combat them having the two Bakuna brothers in the midfield? What were the tactics that Jamaica go with? Cause remember them two man they are playing in the first division at Turkey, and I like them as scrub, bro. What 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 were the tactics to combat their midfield prowess? Where is putting an extra midfield player in the midfield? How about giving them a little bit of respect? I'm playing Ian Frey like a central defensive midfielder, which he slots in for Inter Miami sometime, and not play him as an attacking midfielder at number 8. The tactical adjustment we made was to put Bobby Reid as a defensive midfielder. That was a tactical adjustment. If that was Rudolph Speed's suggestion, bro, poor suggestion. Poor suggestion. Poor suggestion. See? Poor suggestion. Anyways, I don't know what we know what the purpose of Speed, and as I say, he's a great football man, but him advice now seem for work, bro. They don't allow the knowledgeable people in the press conference to ask the hard questions. Them not gonna ask the questions, bro. Cause me still want to ask the coach about this system thing. But I love me that say the first thing me that ask Steve McLaren if we get in our press conference. See, the first thing me gonna ask him, me gonna bring him all the way back to the summer competition that we played. Me I bring him all the way back. I'm gonna say, Coach, I remember you did a press conference in the summer where you said that football is not about the system, it's about the individuals. What do you mean by that? Expound. I'm gonna give him a chance for expound. Whether I'm gonna backtrack and say it is about this, having a system, blah 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 blah. Then me ask him the next question. Just as fans, without giving away too much, can you just tell us some intangibles that we expect to see from our players? Just tell us what we are trying to do as a team. Is it that we try to keep it tight? Is it that we try to outscore opponents? Is it that we try to outnumber them in the midfield? Is it that we try to play on counter attack? Is it that we try to play in transition? Is it that we try to build up football? What are we doing, coach? Just tell us as fans, because we're a bit confused. What are we trying to do? I will give him a chance to understand, to explain. But at this moment, fans are confused. We don't know what this Jamaica team is doing. We don't know how we are trying to play. We have no identity. And the worst of all, it does seem like these players are fighting for us. Because I'm telling you in the last video that we do, bro, you are representing remarkable people on a great island like Jamaica. And somehow it seems like these players don't understand that, bro. If I was a head coach, may I tell you the truth, bro, every player have to learn the anthem. As you come into the camp, you have 2 days for me I give you 2 days. Learn the anthem. We learn longer songs in a less. That's your initiation. You have to learn the anthem. And then you have to just give me a little presentation about what the anthem is. Then me I quiz you too. Me I quiz you too about Jamaica too. About some little cultural thing where you have to know. Because I don't think these players understand what it means to represent a nation of such great people, bro. I don't think they understand. Me not seen a fight. As me say, I don't feel proud when watching the Reggae Boys. And Uni can tell me if you don't feel proud when I watch Jamaica. I don't feel proud. Me not feel like them players here represent me. Me not feel so, bro. And they may know the one player with me can count on when the man they play, me feel proud. Yeah, whether right or wrong, you gotta feel me, bro. You see me, so that still. Me I gotta go through the players and talk about who played well and the mistakes that they made and blah blah blah. But let's go through some comments real quick. The coach set up the team wrong because Ian Frey not even looked like he was playing CDM, and Bobby looked like he was. That may I tell you, look for Bobby Reid heat map. Bobby Reid was the defensive midfielder. Ian Frey was playing as a 8 and Jonathan Russell was playing kind of as a 10. Sometimes both of them were playing 10s. And as I say, I understand when they tried to, but he did it in the wrong way. Bro, Ian Frey is a right back, centre back, central defensive midfielder. He understands transition, he understands support play, he understands defensive awareness. Bobby Reid is none of those things. Bobby Reid is a creative winger. He's not a running winger. He's not a man. He's a man who can whip crosses into the box. He might go make the timely pass. Him now go run past nobody. Blah 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 blah. Bobby Reed is that. Bobby Reed is a passer of the ball. Make the simple plays. Keep it ticking over. No, you play Bobby Reed as the defensive midfielder. All right, I kind of understand the thought process. Kind of say Bobby Reed may be a better passer of the ball than both Ian Frey and John Russell, and so you play him in a deeper role to get the ball to them, and you ask the two of them to pick up the pockets just in front of the defense behind the midfield line. But bro, that was so easy to come back, brother. If you now watch a game, and not just watch the ball. Watch the game. Him put the two of them in the pockets, right? In the pockets, just behind the striker. Him want them get the ball, him want them turn and try to play in our striker or play out to the wing. It worked a couple of times. But it worked when we had the ball up top and it was coming back to them facing the goal. When our backs were facing their goal, we couldn't turn. You see me? But when we were already attacking, maybe it was out on the wing and Tyrese Campbell would have pull it back or Cephas would have pass it back and it come around and cycle around. We did well in those pockets. But when we were transitioning the ball up the field, he wanted Bobby Reed to get the ball to them in those pockets, ask them for turn, play the players in. But oh yeah, it's so easy to come back. We have two 6-foot giant. We can't turn. We don't understand those pockets. Don't understand how to get out of trouble and keep close touches and turn on the ball and play 1-2 passes and have some link up just in front of the defense and keep it going. No, Bobby Reed would be better suited for that. Play Ian Frey as a deep line midfielder. Have John Russell and Bobby Reed up top. As the two attacking midfielders, bro. And this was not the game either for go with two attacking midfielders. I'm telling you in my build up, bro. It's not the game where you need to outnumber them in a midfield because their midfield is so much better than ours. Always had the space to man them first touch is impeccable, brother. They man to get flustered. So even the setup itself, I agree with you, the setup itself was wrong. The setup itself was wrong, Mabala. The setup itself was wrong. Anyways. We all go through the starting lineup still, but let me see if we have no more comment can reel off real quick. People don't like the show now. Yeah, that is of ultimate importance. Like the show, we have 53 people in the chat. How much likes we have? 21 likes. That's just not good enough. That is just not good enough. Alright, what you say? People don't like up the show. Man said 2 centre back and none of them not tackle. Jano Star. Players playing out of position is our biggest problem. That is not Jamaica best team. Either it's not Jamaica best team, okay. Players playing out of, a lot of players playing out of position, especially in that midfield. We did not have one midfielder playing in their natural position. John Rossi is at 8, Bobby Reed can play as a 10, Ian Frey is a right back. Wasn't playing in their right position. You see, they don't want YouTubers to ask the hard questions and the people feel the pain. We beat ourselves, to be honest. We did beat ourselves. And even though we have more people in the chat, so I probably can't say this again. Bro, I know I predicted Jamaica to beat Curacao. I predicted Jamaica to beat Curacao. See, not comfortably. Not to dominate the game. But do exactly what we did on Friday, but win the game. We never expect for someone to turn up and play greater football. I did not expect that. Masood start accept call, my boss. Masood start accept call. Just give me a second there. Give me a second. I'm start it out. So start accept call. You see me? Me expect Jamaica to come in with playing exactly what we've been playing. Giving up chances, blah blah blah. But I still expected us to create chances and create chances we did. John Russell had the clearest chance of the game. Shaman Nichols come on and had probably the third or fourth clearest chance of the game. Richard King had a point blank header. Curry Anderson had a point blank header. Tell me someone of a score from them 2 chances. Tell me someone of a score from them 2 chances. Come on now. Tell me someone of a score from them 2 chances. Tell me someone of a score from them 2 chances. We have to. These are chances that we have to take, brother, when we get them. You see me? That's it. But make we go through the lineup and then we'll probably take some call and then we end the show. Because I now keep it long enough, people. I don't really mean that enough to come here, so with a bag of 2, 4, 5 hour chatting, you know. And I mean that. So, may I go through the lineup, people, and then may I go no chance to call it. Probably call back the dog with the call while ago. See? So, just give me a second. See? Alright, make a look on the lineup. Make a look on the lineup. So, we started with Andre Blake in goal. And Andre Blake is our captain, is our leader. Now I beat Andre Blake too bad. Andre Blake is one of the greatest shot stoppers in the region in CONCACAF. One of the greatest, and at the moment he is one of the best shot stoppers in the region. Seen? But if it is to depend on Andre Blake to play anything more than a 5 to 10 yard pass, brother, we are in trouble. Andre Blake is a liability when Jamaica have the ball, bro. Me feel nervous when Andre Blake get the ball. He looks so awkward controlling the ball. He looks so awkward passing the ball. I feel nervous. Me I tell you the truth. I'm not gonna beat him too bad because he didn't make a mistake. He didn't have much to do, but he didn't help us on the ball, bro. Some comfortable passes when fair play, straight into midfield with some accuracy, straight dink over to the right back with some accuracy, punch a ball into the midfield. Can't do it. He only can make a sideways pass to Ethan Pinnock Richard King. You see me? I mean, I like that. I don't like it. You see me? I think we football, ancient football, that bro. Football seem like it a move past Andre Blake. You see me? But all in all, I don't think he was poor. Didn't get any necessarily get any shots to save. Couple shots him save them, kick it straight at him. Couldn't do nothing about the first goal because I never see the ball. Second goal wasn't his fault. That can't save. You see me? So that or that. Um, hold on, I'm gonna read some comment before I continue. Lenkis. Lenky says system structure and game by game tactics are dreadful. Need to get it together for Tuesday and the remaining games. Hopefully the younger generation get to experience our country on the biggest stage. I'm telling you a thing, Lenky. I don't expect us to do anything different. I don't expect us to change the tactics. I don't expect us to come with anything special for this Bermuda game. We're going to do exactly what we've been doing. Bermuda will get a couple chances, but we just have to create more than them and we are going to score more than them. You see me? And a game that we're supposed to win 5-0, we're going to win 2-0, probably 2-1, 3-1. Really, a game we're supposed to win 5-0 or 6-0. We are supposed to. We will always just try and make it harder, I would say. But anyways, I'm going to go through the rest of the start today. On the left back, we had Amari Bell. Now, Amari Bell never covered himself in glory. I picked Amari Bell to start this game, but it wasn't great from Amari Bell at all. Amari Bell just seemed so soft. Amari Bell miss every tackle, brother. Not every tackle, that's a little bit unfair. But he never helped to progress the ball. He never did make timely tackles. You know tackles where save your attacker, help your team gain another possession. The man just seems so soft, bro. The man was once them double him run past him, square the ball, him can't block across from coming to the box. Just so poor, brother. Defensively poor and attacking wise. I said he should have started because he's so much better than Greg Lee going forward. I would never see nothing from him going forward. So Amari Bell poor game. I'm gonna grade them. Not first of all, nobody in the team. Andre Blake is going to get a 5. Nobody else is going to get any higher than that. Maybe the substitutions, but nobody else not get higher than a 5. See, because everybody on that park was poor. Amari Bell, you get a 4, brother. Amari Bell, you get a 4. Honestly. Let's go across the left back now. Ethan Pinnock. This was probably Ethan Pinnock's worst game in the black, green, and gold. Ethan Pinnock for the last year, bro, nah playing no football. Somehow the man forget how to play football, brother. Nah playing no football. Control was poor. Passing was poor. Positioning was poor. Heading was poor. Tackling was poor. Tell me one thing that this man did well. Didn't look like the best defender in CONCACAF. Didn't even look like he's in the competition for being the best defender in CONCACAF. Poor all around from Ethan Pinnock. Next player we're going to talk about, Richard King. Let me give him. Let me give Ethan Pinnock. I'm going to give him a grade. Ethan Pinnock, I think he was worse than Amari Bell, if I'm going to be honest. 3.5. Me not care. 3.5. Richard King. Richard King was the best defender on the day. And Richard King was still poor. Can you manage that? First of all, I give Richard King a 5. But Richard King was the best defender on the park for Jamaica. And he was still bad. I see people attack like Richard King had a good game. Richard King did not have a good game, bro. Richard King did not have a good game. Richard King somehow feel like him have to make the final pass. Richard King get the ball and look up. Oh, make a run. Bro, if a man them know say that, you can do them, you can just block the run in behind, brother. If you pass the ball over at them, I buck it out. Switch it up, not play a ball into the midfield. You see me? I just try cycle it run. I tell the coach say I want to play in a midfielder or something. But every time Richard King get the ball, him think him have to play a big ball. He is obsessed with playing a big ball. He's obsessed. I don't understand why him think him have to play a long ball. Richard King, that is. You don't have to play the final ball, brother. You're a centre back. Play the ball out to the right back. Play the ball into the central midfielder. Play the ball into the attacking midfielder. You don't have to play that final through ball. You don't have to. One thing I'm going to give Richard King props for though. Richard King was the only player on the park that with his play, because Shemanika said you to the mouth, but with his play, you could have watched him and feel like him want win the game more than anybody else. You could have seen the fight in a Richard King. You could have seen the passion in a Richard King. In that second half of the game, he might try push forward. When nobody else now showing the urgency, Richard King has show urgency. There were parts of the game, bro, where we the 2-0 down, and Messi man argue with the ref about call, bro. I we 2-0 down. We get a chew and man a walk, go take the chew and them thing there. Me and them man understand the magnitude and the gravity of the situation that we're in right now. But Richard King was the best defender of the bunch. Still wasn't great though. Richard King need for and this is all come back to the system, you know, bro. And maybe the coach are asking for play that ball over the top. Because Richard King is a good passer of the ball, shows great composure on the ball. But that is not how we want to use it, bro. Make those timely passes into the midfield. Make those on-time passes to the right back. Switch the ball. Them look at something. They don't need for always a play a true ball over the top, bro. Don't need to play a true ball over the top. Right back now. Dexter Lembikisa. I don't know what his problem is, bro. Dexter Lembikisa he seems like a 16-year-old. Watching Dexter Lembikisa, I'm say it, I'm not just using this because I lost. These are things that I've been saying for the last couple of games because it's the same performances me I say. It's just so happened that this one ended in a loss. Dexter Lembikisa is still so raw as a football player. His first touch is still so poor. His body shape when defending is still so poor. Always beating him, always selling, always out of position, never making a me never use this for judge him still, but when Dexter Lembikisa make a goal stopping block, when or a goal saving block or stop a shot, when bro, when somebody get it from him and him catch them back, when that's what me I say, good footballer, what heap of promise and potential, bro. Think he's 21 years old, so he have a good ways to go, but it's still a little bit too raw for me, bro. Still a little bit too raw. When Isaac Hayden come back, I I think, well, me not, Isaac Hayden come back. Obviously, him starting in the midfield. Me think, I'm telling you in my video, who watch a video they can know. Latibody here for start a right back, bro. Latibody him now got much going forward, but it's not like Lembik is half much going forward anyways. Latibody here for playing in the midfield. Lembik is a 4. Richard King 5. King main role was to defend and he was missing in defense. Bro, of course King was missing in defense. Of course King was missing. King's a good baller, you know. King a top baller, you know. When King a playing in Jamaica, I'm the best defender in the country, you know. Probably the best player in the country, you know. I know people don't rate defenders like that. But when Richard King is playing JPL, he's the best player in the JPL. And he's the best defender in the country. All that. Richard King top player. But in this team, bro, I don't know why I'm thinking I have to play the final ball. Richard King have some pace on him. Richard King, as a player, I say power with Richard King, bro. Richard King know the football. Richard King can play well. But somehow him just obsessed with playing the final ball for me. Somehow him overzealous when pushing up the park and him come out of position a little bit too much. You see me? What Richard King I do is when me would have want me inverted right back for you. He might play the wrong position. You see me? But that still. The next player is the next player now is Bobby Reid, who was playing the central defensive midfield. Bobby Reid was being played out of position. Bobby Reid was always out of position, you know, when they were transitioning the ball. But again, me can't give him too much slack because he was out of position. Definitely tried in transition. Him tried to push the ball forward. Him tried to advance the play up the field. Didn't necessarily work well for him, but he tried. Is him? I give Bobby Reid a 5. I think he had a just below average game. Didn't even do much, bro. Bobby Reid took one shot, 2 key passes, 80% pass completion, long passes 14%, crosses 3 out of 4, touches 54 touch. Wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. They get me, so it's a little bit below average for me. All right. Ian Frey, who was playing as I think as a central midfielder or an attacking midfielder, I think had an okay game. If me a be totally honest, I didn't think Ian Frey had a poor game. I think he was a little bit static doing at the midfield. Think his first touch needed to be a bit better, but you can see that he's a baller. You can see him can play. The movement off the ball never awful. You get me, I say him that try make some link up play, him that try make some runs, him that try do some things, him that try fighting in the McLaren part, but he was out of position also. Me I get Ian Frey a 5. You see me? You know what, me I get Ian Frey a 4.5 because him never helped Bobby Reid much in the defense. Him never did that help cover the back line any at all. We never have no midfield protection. You see me, so I give him a 4.5. 5 is a little bit too high. Ian Free, when say Joel can play right back for me, why we didn't see what Duncan from Red Bull can do? Bro, we have players who can play the position. Right back is not our problem, if I be honest. Right back is not our problem. Just assess Lembeki's and his performance. But right back is not the problem. Um, where's John Russell? John Russell was a passenger, bro. John Russell was a passenger in the game. John Russell was a passenger. The man hide from the ball. Him not try to get on the ball. Him not try to do much. Him look lazy, just big and lazy and static in the midfield. Not turn. And bro, if we now get a late runs into the box, I bet you go sit down on the bench, and make somebody way, make a Kaim Bixner or somebody way, I got active in the pockets. Because if you're playing in the pockets, bro, you have to active. And me want John Russell in my team because him can help with that supporting striker run. Him can help out wide. Him can help the team defensively, but he's not doing any of that. He's a ghost on the field, bro. Sometimes you didn't even know that John Russell is playing. And so I give John Russell a 4 because of his poor performance. And missing a chance that could have changed the trajectory of the game. He got the clearest opportunity of the game, scuffed it, got it cleared off the line. Not good enough from John Russell. For me, at least. In those pockets, bro, you need somebody active. If we're not going to do the late run, we always do, we need somebody active. We need Kaim Dixon in the so. We need somebody active, bro. Bobby Reed, Kaim Dixon, them position, they right in front of the defense. There's some more see them man, the active players in this, brother. Bro, the dropping thing, SF, is a matter of the pitch. Because I never our players alone a drop. Obviously, the pitch affected us more than it affected them. But it's not our players alone a drop. You see me so? The AstroTurf is a hard thing to play upon, brother. AstroTurf mash up your body, AstroTurf mash up my ankle and knee them, I mean, I don't know professional footballers, I can't imagine. The AstroTurf is just not great to. It's not the best surface to play football. Enough people say that, but they really understand why, bro. When I play upon grass, them water the pitch is soft, and you're playing a studs, bro. Once you land a studs, you dig up the grass, you can't you slot into the grass and out of the grass much easier. The grass can move, your foot can move in the grass. You get me I saying in the dirt. In a AstroTurf, brother, once that studs land into the grass, into the AstroTurf, it can't move, it lodge. So sometimes that's why you roll your ankles so much that's why your knees get protonated in and out. You see me? That's why you can't turn as much. Because once your studs land, it landing at the hard ground, it can't turn like that. You can turn, but it's not as easy to turn, and that is why the players roll them ankles so much. That's why them a drop over, because them foot now slide on the turf as it would as on grass. So it is hard, but it affected both teams. Affected us more than it affected them, but that's why I'm never harp on it. For the first half of the game, I was harping on about it, but the second half, bro, showed me that both teams are slide. I guess them wet it to a little bit. It wasn't a great surface, but both teams, you know, got hurt by that. SF say wear proper shoes. Bro, it's not about the shoes. I tell you, say the surface itself is not great to play on. If you're not, let's see if it's high grass and them a try imitate or replicate grass itself and like a hybrid thing, they will have dirt and have astroturf and blah 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 blah. Cause I never see the black thing them a bubble, the character. I never see that. So I think I like the hybrid grass. Bro, when you land in there, bro, you can't turn as freely. And that's why them a drop. You see me? Once the studs landing at the ground, it can't turn, bro. Anybody will play upon AstroTurf with studs, you drop whole heap. You drop whole heap. That's why it's easier to play with turf. It's easier to play with football turf shoes, where the studs not as long, it not lodging at the ground as hard. You see me? So, and you can't play with that if you play against big man, bro. With them need that for them. Again, maybe they should have, but I think the grass is a little bit too high for use them studs there. Isn't but the artificial turf we play on the Jamaica, bro, turf alone. If you play in a boot, you gotta drop, and you gotta hurt yourself. May I tell you the truth? May I tell you the truth, father? Next player we know, Ronaldo Cephas. Bro, for my app them give Ronaldo Cephas at 8.1 and me I wonder why. Ronaldo Cephas, these are the most timid games I see Ronaldo Cephas play. Timid. Never did look as aggressive and angry and like, hey, you know when you go play a football game, when me I play competitive football, my thing was in my head, me I try to say, all right, this is the game. Me I go out there and me visualize and me I say, all right, me I gotta do this. Today, if me get the ball in a position, me I gotta try it. It never always work out because I was an average footballer, best at the schoolboy level. You see me? Me not think coming into he wasn't up for it. Put it that way. Ronaldo Cephas did not look up for this game. He never come in at the game aggressive. He never look like him a try to take on players as much as we used to him taking on players. He never even get double up like that. And a few times then when we see him try to take on a player and get by the man them. Ronaldo Sifa's problem now is just that whenever he beats the player, him think him have to carry the ball to the touchline. Not the touchline, to the goal line before him can cross it. You see me? Him think him beat it, you know. And now when a time for just whipping the ball, you know, pull it back or put it in front of the key, right in front of the goalkeeper, or put it at back post or put it at near post. Him just hesitate, him just delay the pass, and Dribble go all the way to the goal line before him try make a cross and it get blocked. No, yeah, stretch for the ball. No. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my man, I wonder if somebody can't tell him. But the man, you know, the man remind me of bro Martinelli, bro. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I want to get the reference. Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Marti Cephas, bro. Gabriel Marti Cephas, brother. Ronaldo Martinelli, bro. The man then dribble guard the goal line and him feel like quarter the ball off a roll over the goal line. And then as soon as the half go over the goal line, then him try cross it. Well, why? Cephas beat the man by 4 steps. Ronaldo Cephas is the bro. If Ronaldo Cephas and like a top 5 fastest footballer in the world, then me no name of me name, brother. Ronaldo Cephas is lightning quick. Ronaldo Cephas is that guy. But if him can just understand awareness and understand the point of the game, the point of running past a player is not necessarily so you can go score, bro. It's so that you get an advantage and a step on the player so that he can make a dangerous cross. If you run past the man and you have a 3 to 4 step advantage on him, why you still have the ball? Hold up your head and make a cross. But he not do that. And me no, bro, me no know. Ronaldo Cephas, bro, decision making, bro. I mean, I understand why him are the highest rated Jamaican player, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. But Ronaldo Cephas, me I go give him a, as I said, nobody now get a 5 because as a team we were higher than a 5 because as a team we were disappointing. So Ronaldo Cephas 5, 5 that for me. Ronaldo Cephas had 3 shots, 2 key passes, pass completion 70, 33 touches, was fouled 2 times. Yeah, don't think it was a great showing from Ronaldo Cephas. Let's all get to the comments then. Give me a second. I'm just a reel off my grading for the lineup them. Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell I think was better than Cephas. I think Tyrese Campbell was better than Cephas. Tyrese Campbell problem now, he just feel like we get another selfish baller. He just feel like we get another man where all for himself, like him want get him goal. Like him come out today, like him tell him girl say, me I get a goal for you and I lift up my shirt and show your face. Like him did off it. By the way, if obviously it's not merch, but you don't know anything. This is that sports TV on the shirt. You look like him tell him girl or mother or somebody, say, watch it, I get a goal today, you know. Come hell or high water, I am getting a goal today. I don't know why I'm being so selfish. I don't watch him at the club level, but you can tell me if I saw Tyrese Campbell play. So selfish, bro. So selfish. I don't understand it. Me never like it. Me I give him a 5 too. It was a little bit more dangerous than Cephas, but still, as a team we were poor, so I'm not giving none of them no great score. Hold on the people. Let me see if we can get this up and going. Freak that. Anyways, yeah. Got into dangerous areas. But should have done much better in those positions that he took up. Bailey Kadamati, another ghost on the park. Him and John Russell did fresh after the game. But it's hard for a striker. It's hard for me grade a striker sometimes because a striker is as good as the service we might get. You see me, and Kadamati never necessarily getting the service. I don't think they were finding his runs. I don't think he was making great runs anyways. You see me, so I'm not necessarily grade him too hard. But 5. 5. I think Bailey struggled that much because, as I say, you're as centre forward is as good as the service that he's getting. And I think the Curaçao team set up well for Jamaica, bro. They saw our strengths. They knew that hey, our wingers is going to be the danger players for us. They knew that hey, they don't have a great midfield. Them just like a crowd out in the center of the park, bro. And that's why them crowd out in the center of the park. Ball couldn't get to him. The crosses couldn't get to him. So we never see a good game from him. It was a poor game. But again, at centre forward is as good as the service that he receives. Remember me to tell that. The substitutions now. Shamanikaze came on 4. 4 poor. Shamanikaze 4 poor. Shamanikaze is a shell of himself, bro. Shemanicas is a shell of himself. Still have an eye for goal, still know where the goal there, but my God, brother. Just put the ball in the back of the net, no, Bridging. Put the ball in the back of the net, no. Never been a super clinical player from morning, but I think Shamanicas is a farm player. You know them say farm is temporary, class is always. Shamanicas is a farm player. Once him on farm and once him a kick, him a find the back of the goal. When he's not on farm, him can't buy a goal, brother. Not even for him club. Me I telling you the truth. Shamanicas is so bad. Shell of himself. Boza, one of my favorite players in this team, I think should always be in a Reggae Boys team. I think he's a good player. But at the moment look like a shell of himself, bro. Him look heavy. Easy goals. He must scuff. Ah. Kyrie Anderson, I think was okay. Didn't think he did much on the park. Joshua Anglin came on and for the first 5 minutes looked shaky, looked like levels above him. But as the game went on, he grew into it and he was okay. Five again. Um, Dujan Richards. Um, Dujan Richards show flashes, but also seemed a bit timid for me. Because he never seemed like the bright eyed player that I expected to see. And that's what I love from a Kaim Dixon and a Dujan Richards, bro. Them man they just fearless and just white eyed where them no business who front of them a take them on and them a try and I don't think he did that as much. And I said it to Joe Mar, I'm gonna tell you no too. Dujan Richards to me when he came on in that game seemed like a player that was recovering from injury. Tell me if me right or I'm wrong, people. It seemed to me like a player that was recovering from injury. Whisper looked timid. Whisper looked like he must second guess himself whether him to take on the man or not. He looked like him no want do too much. Again, it was AstroTurf. He might recover from a knee injury. You know want aggravate that pan AstroTurf. And so maybe he was playing it cautious. He never looked super fast. He showed a little bit of explosiveness, but he never see him as explosive as he always did. Still look like him have some power in him legs. Still look like him have some quality. Still look like a great player. Just seemed a bit scared and timid to me. You see me? Maybe we're gonna see a bit better in the national stadium when him come on, but for me, just look a bit timid. Just look a little bit timid for me. And then you can tell me if I true. That's what I mean see from Whisper. Yeah, Whisper just look iffy, bro. Whisper look like he's not sure if he want to do it, if he don't want to do it. But again, he came on and I think he had a little bit of an impact. But the best substitution player was Kaim Dixon. I think Kaim Dixon did enough to earn himself a start in this team. Earn himself a start. We don't have a creative midfielder. Damn it, play Kaim Dixon right as a midfielder. We saw what he did in 20 minutes that he had. Play him as a creative midfielder. Make us see what Kaim Dixon can do in that role because we don't have better. John Russell not argue with nothing. Ian Frey is not an attacking midfielder. Bobby Reid play a deep role. Put Bobby Reid up top. Put Bobby Reid on one of the wing them or put him as an attacking midfielder or put Kaim Dixon. Kaim Dixon, I think what you want from players is when you are not starting, come on the pitch, show us something, show us why you should start, and if you have a good performance, we will start you. And I think Kaim Dixon has done that every single time get opportunity. So I don't think what more can Kaim Dixon do to give himself a start? I mean, what more can Kaim Dixon do? I don't think there's much more for him to do to get a start in this team. And if you're gonna start him, why not now? We're playing a team that's supposed to be an easy team. So make we get that going. Make we get that going, people. Kaim Dixon, may I call for Kaim Dixon start. And if there's anybody may I call for start, Kaim Dixon. That. Read some comments right now and get it off. Who we miss? We miss no player, we miss no substitution. Alright, make we start. Should we switch John Russell to forward? Because it seems like he loves to be in the box receiving the ball. Bro, I'm a role when him get to play in the team and that me see the coach been a try to do it with him and he might do it from the Nations League. He might do it from the June window. The World Cup qualifiers in June. Where I think the best thing the coach did was in that window he utilized an inverted right back. That outnumbered Guatemala in the midfield, allowed John Russell to make that advance, run that later into the box. Him always have to pick up space in the box, bro. Him have a knock for that. You see me? But as a forward, no, bro. Right now, John Russell, I play himself to the bench. That's how him I do. Um, we could have some injuries after that game. We could. A lot of players did a drop. A lot of players did a drop. We have to recover well after that game. We really should. Only 3 players from Jamaica played below expectation for me. Russell Blake and Reed. I expected Frey to struggle. He doesn't play in the midfield for his club. See, that is the thing. And I start the show by saying that Reggae Boys vlogger reaction. Me start the show saying that yo, I am not surprised by the performance. I am more surprised by the result that we had. Because the performance is the same that happened against Trinidad. It's the same performance that happened against Bermuda. It just so happened that we took our chances, but we were still not good. We just created more chances than them because individually we were better than them. And the same thing happened last night again. Individually, we may be better than them. As a team, they're better than us. They dominated the first half. But in the second half, especially, we created way more chances than them and we created more clear goal scoring opportunities. The goals just did not fall for us. And when the goals never fall for we, then it just revealed all of the other flaws because nothing is papering over the cracks. Bro, we have a gunshot wound for this team and we have put black dressing in panic, bro, and purple dressing and black ointment. And that we have put on gunshot wound. We have a real tactical problem in this national team. And we are used the facts that we are better than teams individually to cover it up. And that's the problem. You see me? We need to solve our problems tactically. You see me? The goals them and winning the games, the results did a cover or overshadow the real underlying problems that we had. You see me? So that's just my thing, bro. But we did exactly what we always did. The goals just never come this time. And if we won this game, we had 4 goal scoring opportunities, 4 clear goal scoring opportunities. John Russell, Richard King header, Carrier Anderson header, Shamar Nicholson in the 6 yard box. We had 4 clear goals. I mean, I talk about like goals are supposed to minimum the on target and obviously score. And out of those 4 chances, only one was on target. And it was a John Russell scuff shot. Had we won that game 3-2, it would have paper over the cracks and we wouldn't dare say a cuss. We'd have just accept it, say, oh, 9 points from 3 games, 9 points out of 9 games, blah, 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 blah. 9 points out of 9 from 9 points, blah, 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 blah. That's what we would have said. Because it would have masked the fact that Jamaica is not playing good football. That's what it would have did. You see me? So, that. We have a system problem, bro. Yeah, AstroTurf is like plastic. It is like plastic. But I think you have different grades of AstroTurf now. You have somewhere more realistic. You have somewhere more realistic than just a normal AstroTurf. Like the one of them playing in America on the NFL field. They may get me and say where it's like hybrid turf, bro, where it's almost like a blend of real grass and plastic. Bro, it's a complicated thing. I don't know which was on the Curacao pitch, but it was not great. I can tell you that for both teams. Campbell should get a 5. Just that Campbell should get a 5. Just that just that he's like a Cephas who don't pass. Yeah, what me give him? No 5 me give him. I think Campbell was a little bit better than Ronaldo Cephas for me. But me give both of them a 5, man. Some man of start. Who not for start shower curtain, boss? Who not for start? The coach should play Campbell on the left. Why? Why should he play Campbell on the left? Why? Answer that already. Genuine question, bro. Why are you such a fan of Cephas? The best game he played in Jamaica, sure, was that series in the Unity Cup. And also, the Unity Cup was the first we look like a team in years. The Cephas conversation, now, I always explain it, bro. I don't know if I the first year, see me explain this. But Ronaldo Cephas is a danger man. And it's not necessarily the outcome all the time because his decision making and his final ball leaves a lot to be desired. So it's not necessarily the fact that he must score a barrage of goal or whatever. And who in the Jamaica team is scoring a lot of goals or getting a lot of assists? No one. You see me? But with Ronaldo Cephas, which is why I like Ronaldo Cephas on the left wing more than I like Demar on the left wing, especially right now, is because Ronaldo Cephas' pace gets him in so many dangerous positions and give us so many dangerous opportunities that even though him waste 5 out of the 10, we still get 5 we can turn out into something. You see me? Even though a couple of times I'm going to dribble to the byline and nothing never come of it, him still going to make a 1 pass where Shaman Nicholson nearly get a 2 on it into. You didn't forget that. Where him dribble down the line and make a cross into the box and Shaman Nicholson miss it. He's going to get Ronaldo Cephas, for example, Ronaldo Cephas going to create 5 great opportunities. He might waste 3 and then 2 are going to look promising. But then we can play somebody else on the left wing that is not going to get any chance. Or create 2 chances. Or I'll create 1 chance. Or you get me, I mean? And that's what I like from Ronaldo Cephas, bro. Pace alone is a wild card for me. And bro, you have a player like that, bro, when there is no answer for him. There's no answer for Ronaldo Cephas. Nobody has an answer for Ronaldo Cephas. No team in CONCACAF will answer for him. Only thing you can do a double team, but if you leave him one on one, he's going to beat you. If you give him that onside, he's going to beat him. I just want the man have something to him, the decision making, bro. Cross the ball a little bit more. And me, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But that are my explanation as to why me like Cephas in the team. Because his pace is a wild card and he might get in so many dangerous opportunities that is going to pay off more times than not. People, Ronaldo Cephas is our second. Let me put this on. I think Ronaldo Cephas is in World Cup qualifiers this for this campaign. Ronaldo Cephas have the second most goal contributions. Shaman Nicholson have 4 goals. Ronaldo Cephas have a goal and 2 assists. John Russell have 2 goals and an assist. I want to believe. Yeah, I think Ronaldo Cephas have the second most goal contributions. So as much as people dump Ronaldo Cephas is one of our most influential attackers. King was more dangerous a defender than any other member of the team. Yes, and that's what I have to give Richard King for. Him forsake him job as a defender. He didn't do well defensively. You get me? I saying that second goal, I'm going to blame it on Richard King. Some things you have to sense. Some things you have to see it coming and anticipate it. His anticipation is not great as a defender. Tackling is not bad. On the ball, his composure is not bad. Positioning on and off sometime. But Richard King's anticipation is not great. And him never anticipate that cross into the box and where the area that is going to go. Him try out for the ball, he missed the ball. Ball drop. Lembikisa is wrong footed now. The rest is history. You see me? But I will say that. And the thing we have to give Richard King props for is when we needed the team to show some heart, some fight, and some desire, he was the one that was pushing forward. He was the one that was trying to make something. He was the most dangerous player, bro, as a defender. He was the most dangerous player. So I have to give him props for that for real. Hold on the people, my man. Yeah. See what I go on the comments, you know. Should we call for the coach later? I don't think it makes sense to fire the coach, and I've been saying this from the summer. I don't think it makes sense to fire the coach now, especially because it's just going to start a whirlwind. We're gonna start over from scratch, and it's not the time for that. You see me? It's not the time for start over. You see, if it was that we had a very hard task on our hands, then we just need to get somebody in fast. But bro, you who comment that while ago? Cesare Cockburn, you could have qualified the team. It not take much to qualify the team. Yeah. And even with that embarrassing loss, we still are in the driving seat. All we have to do is win the next 3 games. We have a game against Bermuda at the National Stadium, then we have a game away to Trinidad, then we have Curacao at home. Win those 3 games, bro. And it's not no hard games. The Curacao game at home is going to be a final because I think Curacao is going to win their next 2 games, and then they're going to come to the National Stadium, fight. If they draw that game, then they are through to the World Cup. We would have just needed. Well, it depends. If them draw that game, then it's gonna be 2 draws and a win. We need to check out the point situation there. Yeah, if they win their next 2 games, Curacao comes to the National Stadium needing a draw to make it to the World Cup. See me? We know need to win all 3 games to make it to the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. No, if Trinidad and Tobago can do you a favor and get a win or a draw for Curacao, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. You see me? So Monday we have to have we have to have a hype on the Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago match. Because if they do that, then we're back in the fully in the driving seat. But me not like watch football and I watch other teams, bro. And need other teams to win or lose for me got through, and me not like it. I don't like it. But yeah, the point I was making is qualifying to the World Cup should have been so easy for us that it no matter the coach. I don't want this coach to take us to the World Cup. But I understand say if him qualify, it would have been his job qualifying. It would have gone on film CV. You're not gonna fire him after him qualify for the World Cup. So my thing is just that these people at the JFF seem so easy to please. I watch Rudolph Speed on the ball pre-interview the other day, and him seem content, him seem pleased. Him not seem upset with what I say. Him not sound like him want Jamaica for. Like him think that we are not playing up to scratch or whatever. He not sound to me. He seems content, him seem comfortable with all of the questions that we might get asked him. I talk like say we are doing what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Him not seem disappointed. And that's me that love for asking them questions, dog. Like me I point out individual players and I say, yo, how do you think this player is playing? The system that Jamaica does. We only play X amount of balls in the lines. We only put our players in these positions. Look at this player heat map. Why is this happening? Some of them questions, I want to get them answer there, bro. Cause without speed seem way too comfortable to me. Yeah, yeah. Donovan Dona, Boza me that talk. Come say Boza look heavy. Reggae Boys Black I said, don't brand the man as selfish. He played two other games and wasn't and doesn't play that way for the club like Cephas. I think McLaren tell him to go for the goal and the teammates not shouting. That's why I'm ask, bro. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm ask. That's why I'm ask if I say him play for him club. Cause we never seen that in the last two games. And but what, bro? You just come this game. As I say, it look like Tyrese Campbell. Tell him girls say he must score for you today. And by the hook or by the crook, he was dedicated to doing that. I now I read him as a selfish player because it was just one game, but it definitely wasn't great. Dixon Whisper Reed needs to stay at them club and keep developing. We have players that is ahead of them in my opinion. Like who? Why or Ronaldo Webster? Bro, you have and that same thing me I said to somebody yesterday. Say, yo, there are a lot of players that could have made the team and you think could have fight for the team more or in a better position to represent the team. But then how do you explain to a man that is playing in a higher league than you, playing in his team week in, week out, how you justify to him why you not select him over our next man? We only can carry 23 players, bro. We only can carry 26 players. So somebody's always going to get left, bro. Left behind. If Trinidad win, then things now interesting. If Trinidad win, then we are no great. If Trinidad win tomorrow, Tuesday, and we win Tuesday, then we are heavy favorites to make it to the World Cup. Heavy. Because that can now mean that we can beat Bermuda, beat Curacao, and draw. Beat Bermuda, beat Trinidad, and draw with Curacao in the national stadium and qualify for the World Cup. You see me? So we would have it back in our hands. The players made sure the coach. The players made sure the coach madness set up did the work. No, brother. Which players? The Curacao players? Cause no man, brother. All if you not agree with the coach, you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose. Let me see something there. 1 second, the family. So show me off, you know. I'm gonna go and read some comment in here, man. I know why my setup now work. Man say see why the coach matters. Yeah. Obviously it's a little bit of exaggeration for me when we say oh anybody could have qualified. But bro, you know take a super coach for qualify that team. Yeah. You don't take a super coach to qualify that team. You know? So I gotta tell you that straight away. You don't take a super coach to qualify this team. You really don't. Um, they have to come here and win. Yeah. Oh, Curacao. No, Curacao can. If Curacao beat Trinidad and they beat Marina again, Curacao can come to the national stadium needing a draw to qualify to the World Cup. Because that would mean that they played 6 games, won 4, and drew 2. Them don't need to win the national stadium as long as they win the next 2 games. Is it? Um, Big Head Boy says speed was and is okay with our lousy midfield, and that's pathetic, bro. I guess maybe I'm not gonna call out to midfield. I'm not gonna call out to midfield on a public platform, but for me, bro, you can't. If the coach and speed is somehow compatible with the way we're playing, it's just a big problem for me, bro. Big problem for me, and that's not what me want to see. We're not supposed to be livid with what I see from this team, especially the midfield. No, I mean, I understand. Two of your starting midfielders are best, right? You know that before the game. You know that a month ago that Isaac Hayden and Casey Palmer would have been missing from the midfield. Bro, you're not supposed to strategize long time. You're not supposed to like come up with ways to combat that long time. How come here so now and the solution is Bobby Reed as a central defensive midfielder? Play Ian Free as a central midfielder, play Bobby Reed in a pocket. Make John Russell give him a supporting role. If anything, play all 2 defensive midfielder too. If you feel like say you now have the cover. Because They have to because Curacao would lose 4 points. Yeah, that if Trinidad. No, man. All right. So if Curacao right now, they draw the first game and then them win the next two. We won our first two, then lost one. So if they win their next two and draw with us in the national stadium, they would have won four and drew two. And if we drew them in the national stadium, we would have won two, lost one, and draw one. So them don't need to win a national stadium, bro. Cause them would have two draw, we'd have a draw and a loss. Them would have 1 point over we. Them would need a draw. If Curacao win their next two games, we win our next two games. Curacao only need a draw in the national stadium. And we need to win. Check your levels, man. Do the mathematics. Ravel have a club, man. Ravel are playing at the second division of the UAE Pro League. Bro, our midfield is so easy to make that Ravel Morris, so once he play football, he's supposed to make a midfield. And that's the truth. I mean, and you know, me hear Ryan say something so profound the other day. Me that watch Talawa's TV, and Ryan say, "Oh, Ravel for come and play in the Premier League." Blah. And I knew that that would never happen, but it allowed me to think, right? The best midfielder in the Premier League is what Joshua Anglin. Ravel is so much better than Joshua Anglin, and if Ravel Morris come and play in the Jamaica Premier League, he would have been the best player by like 2 or 3 times. Isn't it? So does that mean that Ravel should make this team? It's just a matter of justifying it and explaining how you select Ravel Morrison over players that are actively playing and him now have a club. So right now, I think the only thing on Ravel Morrison's mind should be getting in a situation where you can make the November window, or we're gonna have 6 months for prepare for the World Cup. Make sure you have for the next 8 months you have play some great football. And I don't think the UAE second. I don't think we are watch nobody in the UAE second division. You see me look at Flemmer. Flemmer do well done have with him there. Flemmer not get no call. Maybe some politics in that too, but as far as I go, I don't know if them are watching, bro. But right now towards him, Ravel Morrison can make that team yeah, and quality. The last time I see him was the Unity Cup and it never looked great. But still, nobody look great in our midfield right now. We can still fire McLaren, bring back Paula. Bro, Paula was my favorite Reggae Boys coach in the last 5 years. Seen? It was Tapper Paula, Lal Grimston, and Steve McLaren. Paula was my favorite. Let me tell you why. Paula never necessarily get the results. Paula never get the results. But Paula played the best football with Jamaica. Paula showed intention. Paula team had an identity. Paula team had a system of play. Paula tell us him I try play with him midfield him now bypass it. Paula tell us him I try build up football. Paula make it important at duty to make Andre Blake practice. Me used to go to game and see Andre Blake I practice him goal, I practice him passes from the back and in midfield passes and all of that. Paul was the best coach, bro, in terms of making a system. And Paul never get enough time because of the politics and the money issue. He never get enough time to impose himself. But Paul don't sleep on Paul, bro. After this coach, Paul me want to come back. Tell you the truth. If we win the rest and draw, that means say we lose one, draw one, and win four. Then we have 1 point over we. Somebody do the maths now, man. The JFF don't like Paul. Yeah, maybe. Now that me I try to tell the J they are going like say me not chat sense. Um JFF don't like Paul. Curacao might only need a draw in the last game. And that me I try to explain to Jay say yo, we need if Trinidad do we a favor. If Trinidad do we a favor and can get a draw off Curacao Tuesday, then what a favor would that be? Because we would need to do now 2 wins and a draw. Draw in a national stadium to come down. Yeah. I would need to do a draw in a national stadium. Because them now would have 2 draws, a loss, or 3 draws, 3 wins. You see me? So, Trinidad, that's going to be a tough game, you know, for Curacao. That's going to be a tough game for Curacao. But, and Trinidad, like, them ready to come to the party now, so. Who knows? Make us see what can go on. But I don't like depend on team, you know. I don't like depend on teams for my success. I don't like depend on teams for my success, so. I don't necessarily look forward to that. We need to call back Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Kevin. No, sir. Backwards that way I go. Only player me that take out of that Ravel Morrison, 876 Jamrock. Me that take Ravel. I guess I can say Daniel Johnson better than a career Anderson or whatever, but Daniel Johnson now what 32 years old, career Anderson like 21, 22. And it's not even better than him by no great margin. Both of them that playing both of them are championship level ball. I mean, know DJ they are Turkey, but no, bro. Lambert, no. Lambert definitely could have made the team because we don't have much cover as a defensive midfielder. You see me? And I'm like Lambert. Lambert help with defense a lot. But I guess what hurt Lambert is just the level where I play at. And I guess select, bro, it's so hard to justify selection sometimes. And I think at that saves some player, bro, where you're playing at a high level, even though you now come represent too well, you play at a high level, so that justify them calling you. The biggest mistake was going into Curacao as if they are nobody. Jamaica is straying away from football 101. Be patient, be glad for a point away, and game plan more conservatively. Home teams try to dictate. Reggae boys, bro. Me agree with you still. We never give Curacao enough respect. I agree with you. But at the same time, bro, we could have found a bit better balance. I mean, that's how we should have just sit behind the ball and give them all this respect and make them dictate the game and just stick with a draw. We should have gone, we should have taken the game to them. Rightfully so, bro. We are supposed to be better than them. We rank higher than them. We have better individual players than them. We're supposed to. And maybe that's the thing of the past, you know. You look upon them, man, I may talk about man I play for Sheffield United. Man I playing at Turkey. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Majority of them team are playing at Turkey and Netherlands, bro. So me I say that like me just a chat. At this point, I don't know if a team better than them pound for pound. I mean, I look upon it. I don't know if a team better than them pound for pound, you know, but we're supposed to be better than them. Go and take the game to them, bro. So when I say if we be conservative, go and take the game to them. Just have a proper setup, a proper game plan, which me not think we have. Um, all know with his 50 appointed A license, Speed cannot develop a system, nor an elite player, Wasteman. No, no, let's not name call over here. This is not the channel for that. We don't name call. You see me? But that is another question I love for ask without speed. And me need to get a me soon start do some interview, you know, car. That's another question I love for ask without speed. But I ask him if he's pleased with the performance of the reggae boys. But I also would I know them start the national program where them a try have a cultural identity on our football. But I love to ask him what is that identity we're trying to generate? Like how do we see Jamaica playing? How like what are some of the values where you try instilling in the teams? The way I try to. I love to ask him that. But because see the national system now supposed to develop players, the A license supposed to make because that him a harp on about, you know. Whenever the brother asks about the dog that asks about why we lack midfield development and blah blah, and he must say, yo, the coaches. You want to blame on the coaches now push midfielders, blah 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 blah. Could be that. It could be that. And it's definitely a cultural issue more than a talent issue, bro. Cause you learn, midfield is 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 brain power. Midfield is being able to process the game just a bit quicker than the opponent. That's a lot of midfield. That's a lot of studying. That's a lot of learning the game. Not necessarily learning the technique, but learning the game. The technique will come, but learning, instilling, checking over your shoulders more, instilling, putting the ball into space, instilling, knowing how to play with a player in your back. Them thing there, I guess, is coaching, yes, but it's more than technical coaching. It's more mental coaching and teaching players the game. You see me tactics, sitting down players, teach them the game. That's how we're gonna improve the midfield. Cause we just now have players who know the game like that. We just see the game a step ahead. Which is what Reverend Morrison had when he just came to the national team. He could have seen the game better than most of the players. He could have seen it develop before them. Kevin Lambert is better than Ian Frey. Alright, look at it, people. Only look at it. First of all, Ian Frey is probably better than Lemmy Kisa at right back. He may be better than Lemmy Kisa at right back. But let's say he might play cover in the midfield. He might play cover in the midfield. How do you select a USL player and then tell the MLS player say, yo, him no, the USL player better than him? When the two of them are playing in the same country, one are play for the best team in that country and one are playing in the USL. Come on, bro, like, could have to justify the selection. And give the man some time, bro. Ian Frey just playing first game. Come on. Give the man some time. Jamaica dropped to 71 in FIFA ranking. Curacao at 81. Bro, Curacao come. Curacao come.
And Curacao ranking don't reflect. I think Curacao is just below Jamaica. Curacao, maybe just if we are 71, Curacao are 72 or 73. I mean, I say that because them beat me. I say that because, bro, look on the man them team. Man, what have me can share? Let me share my screen out. Probably share my screen and pull up Curacao team. Curacao, I don't know, joke team, bro. Curacao, I don't know, joke team. 375. How would I up your name again? For people who like the live, no man, we have 70 odd people there, 50 likes. Not bad still, but like the video. Please like the video. People, we will be in the National Stadium. We will be in the National Stadium come Tuesday. So if you don't see me, make sure you heal me. Me I gotta do a vlog. So heal we up and make we link up. You see it? Forward on the vlog same way. Alright, me could see now. Cause I don't think I joke, man. Bro, QSO team, man, no joke, brother. I did say we're gonna win still, cause I still think we're better than them. But don't think QSO no joke. People, me I pull up the stats for share my screen. I make gonna see what I go on. Curacao squad. Some of them team, me not can identify them based on just name, but we still gotta do it. On my screen share there. Watch your levels. Watch your levels, people. Let's just look at the Curacao team. I mean, know them rank below Jamaica, but let's just look at the Curacao team and we'll probably pull up the Jamaica team after. Bro, them man are closer to it than we think. Check your levels now. Alright, so them have a goalkeeper. Me don't know what him a play for. Whatever. Seeing? This man I play for 20. That's one team, you know. It's the team that I know me now go upon them. We just gotta say the league where them are playing now. These are the goalkeeper playing at the first division of Netherlands. I think this team is a European team, this too. Netherlands. See? Both of them are playing at the first division of Netherlands. Both, both of them are playing at the first division. Two goalkeepers, first division of Netherlands. This is a team from first division of Turkey. I'm gonna see film team right so. First division of Turkey. I think this is also Netherlands. Yeah. First division of Turkey first. See? So let's start again. Two goalkeeper, first division of Netherlands. First division of Turkey. First division of Turkey. First division of Netherlands. There's a man that plays with PSV. When you see him, I light skinned youth. Top player. I want to see what he can do against Vito. Um, First division of Netherlands. Where we reach now? Where we reach? Yeah, PSV. First division of Netherlands. First division of Netherlands. This is like a Saudi club. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. But tell you the truth, I don't know the league where that team are playing now. I think I maybe I don't know the league where that team are playing now. Tell you the truth, I don't know the league. Where the league are? First division in Saudi Arabia. Alright. What am I now? First division. You just see the me not talk about the player them because I not watch them. But we just tell you the team them what them a play for. We see man a play for PSV, we see man a play for Sole, we see man a play for 20, we see man a play for Zurich. You see me? Scotland, if I'm not mistake. Bro, Telstar. Bro, Netherlands them team here there, bro. What is now? I think this then a Turkey. Yeah. Bakuna play for first division, Turkey. Him play Sheffield United. First division of Netherlands. First division of Netherlands. I think him playing a La Liga 2. La Liga 2. Him playing a Saudi. Middlesbrough in a championship. I don't know which team this. First division of Greece. USL. Bro, 90% of the man them team play in the first division in Turkey or the Netherlands, bro. It's not no joke thing. It's not no joke thing, bro. But just the levels we are look on. It doesn't matter the level of the player. So is the JPL above the USL? Yeah, bro, we're not talking of a feeling, bro. The JPL is ranked higher than the USL. The USL is ranked higher than the JPL. You see me? You know, I'm gonna look on also. Yeah, I'm gonna look on also. Um, I'm gonna look on FIFA. Don't look on the league ranking them. FIFA league ranking them. 2025. See? Make a look on that. Cause, bro, it matter the league where you're playing, brother. It matter the league where you're playing. It matter the league where you're playing. And them I use like the quality of players, the players that play for the national team, the ratings, all of that. Them use enough things to validate them picks. So make us see the league them. Check your levels. The Premier League are the best league in the world. Then La Liga, then Serie A in Italy, then Bundesliga, then Liga. And obviously we know the top five leagues in the world. England, Spain, Italy, Germany, France. Right after League One is the championship, bro. Right after League One is the championship, fambo. Don't get it twisted. We know we say, oh, man are playing in a championship. Bro, a championship is the sixth best league in the world. Belgian Pro League, then Portugal First Division, then Brazil Serie A. MLS is the 10th best league in the world, bro. The MLS. So then you have to tell me for size of man we are playing at MLS versus the man we are playing at the USL. But watch this now, which is why me are telling you say this Curacao team is right behind this Jamaica team. Because watch it, we have players are playing at the championship. Most of our players play in the championship, MLS. Look on the league where they right behind the MLS. Eredivisie in the Netherlands. And 90% of the man them team are playing in the Netherlands. Are the same quality of players we have, bro. Obviously, this is not sure and fast, you know. This is not sure and fast for say, oh, once you play, you say you're better than the man who play. I understand that, people. Come on. We're not fool. But the level that you're playing can be used to justify how good you are. Zimmy. So, I could go back on it, bro. The Eredivisie, they're right below the MLS. So, Netherlands League, they're right before the MLS. Right after the MLS. And the MLS, most of our players there, championship. 6 and 10. And most of them play them, they are 11. Then you have Argentina, Liga Profesional, Poland League, Norway League, Japan League, Sweden League, Croatia League, Turkey League, they are 18. And this are the world me I talk about, you know. The world is me I talk about, you know, people. The world, me not talk about like just Europe or the world is. Turkey League the 18, and a lot of them players are playing at Turkey too. Liga MX is a Mexico, the 19th best league in the world. Bundesliga, this which league this again? A two Bundesliga there, you know. I don't remember, but me I go click on it. Austria. They have La Liga 2. They have what I do with my country flag them, Russia. I mean identify Russia flag. Come on, brother. Then Switzerland. Then Norway. Norway this though. Yeah, Norway. Then me I stop at 30. Then Colombia. Cyprus. Yeah, I mean I got 30. Me can't bother. But when I get the level, when I get to me mean, bro. I said I may show all of that just to prove say yo the man them have players of quality that's playing in good leagues. Wait, where you asking about JP? I mean I think Jamaica they on that, brother. I mean I think I think I think Jamaica they on that. I'm a search. Jamaica not gonna on this, bro. Jamaica not gonna on this. Jamaica not gonna on this, bro. Come on. Jamaica not gonna on this, my godfather. Yeah, me I try. Me no know, bro. But if it was ranked, can you see the leagues in this part of the world, the best league in this part of the world is the MLS. And you see what the MLS there. Me go see what the USL like. Can you see? I know me not see the USL. You know? Well, yeah, no, I don't see the USL. I know I don't. League One they are 41. That are just below the championship. I don't see the USL in the father. How the USL there? How the hell did I go on? Boy, I think the USL the INF, may be honest with you, League 2 they are 70. USL is the 75th best league in the world to rated. 75th best league in the world. USL they below League 2. They below all of them league they all over the world. I'm check 11 still. It's a global football ranking. I this me they use the last time. All of them league, bro. Australia. What is? And a Sweden that. Ukraine. South Africa. Me no know that flag there. It's like Ghana. UAE Pro League. Saudi Pro League, if I say. Brazil second division. Bro. But I feel like them money big ball like that we are playing at them league, bro. The team we have. We don't know team like that, bro. So with that said, when you see say Curacao they right behind away, bro. Curacao they right behind away in terms of the level of players where them have. Curacao they right behind away. But that right now people may I go an hour and a half. May I go wrap it, but make sure they like the show. I need to know if I like the show before I leave. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do a next video. I need to talk some, probably talk some more tactics. May I come up with a title? We are gonna do something. Make sure they're there back tomorrow. We are gonna do it probably in a day same way. So make sure they're there. Me see how we can win the group. Just like McLaren not care, bro. The guy never animated it. USL not bad. USL is 75th best league in the world. 75th best league in the world. Below the League Two, below League One, below South Africa League, below the UAE League. USL no good, man. A bush league that, man. You check 11's a bush league that, bro. You know check 11's, man. Check 11's, no? A bush league that, man. Watch this. Egypt first division this, though. Israel first division. 42. Bro, USL they way below them. Bro, we are talking about, man. Saudi Pro League. They are 35. USL no league. League 2 in France. Scottish Premiership. Greece first division. Egypt first division. Costa Rica. Costa Rica. We didn't know Costa Rica they above USL still. Chile. Come on, Nabrowski. Slovakia. All of them league they we above the USL, bro. All of, the second division in Brazil. Persian Gulf Pro League. UAE Pro League. Come on, broski. Come on now. Come on now. USL a Bush League, bro. USL a Bush League, brother. Qatar Stars League. A Bush League, bro. Check 11's now a Bush League, bro. A Bush League family. Bush League, man. See that? USL the we done at 75. We done at 75, bro. Anyways. Anyways. And this was last updated October 12, 2025. Just I check Jamaica ranking before me go away real quick. Cause double check. I think with this last time I checked with this 70. 69 with the people. We'll move up a spot. After this window, it might drop, but we'll move up a spot. Um, Following these two games. So the Bermuda game and then the Trinidad and Tobago game will move up one spot. Watch out, people. Watch out. Only just check the levels. Check your levels. 2023, you know, we did a 55. Now watch this. Steep decline. Bro, who responsible for this, bro? Under the leadership of, you know, I'm not calling my name still now, but my God, man. My God. My God, broski. All ears. No, man, Judge, I don't even want to do all of that. You know. What did they in a 98? In a 1998, just going into the World Cup, right? We were ranked 30, 31, bro. 1998, we were the 31st best league, best national team in the world. 31. After that, to peak again at 38 in a 2011. Then 46 in a 2016. 20, 45 in a 2019. And then the last time we did their 45 was 2021. We did their 45. 2021. After that, steep decline, brother. 2024 we did their 53. And then for the last year, we find ourselves at 70 and then 69. Poor. Poor, 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 bro. Poor, bro. Travis, how are you, my dog? Big up yourself still. I love and respect you, man. Is it? Yeah, look at reaction or something. Anyways, man say you, oh boy. Are we that still, people? Many rank the EPL as a top league, but the Spanish league as the most Champions League title. And it's just one metric them use, you know. And it's just one metric them use for decide what the best league in the world. The EFL, they are sick, they were. Now 60 EFL there. And Saudi, they're 35 or something like that. Anyways, people are we that, you know. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Much love and respect. Big up on yourself. See it? Gone or gone.